This is exercise 7-1, creating drafting views. We are going to use an existing AutoCAD drawing and convert it into a Revit drawing to create a Revit drafting view. We're also going to add a call out to a section view, add a section view with a call out to a sheet, and add a drafting view to a sheet. So to get started, let's activate the view ribbon. We're going to select drafting view from the create panel. So here's the create panel, and then we hit the find drafting view. And again, if you don't know, just hover over these things and they tell you what they are. So here's drafting view. It looks like a little piece of paper with a T-square. We want to name the new drafting view stair rail bottom detail. Make sure the scale is set to 1.5 inches equals a foot, and then say OK. So now in the project browser, if you scroll down into the drafting views, you'll see them down here, drafting views. You'll see stair rail bottom detail because this is the view that we just created. But you'll notice that this is empty. So what we're going to do next is we are going to import a CAD drawing into this area. So we're going to go to the insert ribbon and hit import CAD. And now we want to locate from our Revit exercises C_detail_bottom. So C_detail_bottom. And you can see that the icon looks a little bit different because this is a DWG file, which is a CAD file. We want to set the colors to invert. And we want to set the positioning to auto center to center. And then we're going to say open. And it will take maybe a couple seconds to load that drawing in. We're going to select the CAD data. Okay, so if you click on this, you'll notice that it's a single image, right? What we want to do is we want to make it parts. So up here, you're going to see explode. You can also right click and do this, but if you click down here, we'll say full explode. Or I could have said right click and explode. You'll see an error message which may appear and it says can't draw detail filled region. So that means there's a hatch in here. Just go ahead and say delete elements and it will delete that hatch. That's fine. So I'm going to zoom in a little more on this. And next we will add a call out for the drafting view. So we're going to activate the stair section under sections. So here's the sections. Double click on stair section. And we're going to activate the view ribbon, and we want to create a call out around the stair. So we want to create a rectangular call out. So I'm going to say call out rectangular. And I want to place on a reference other than the view box. So I'm going to click over here, reference, other view, and I want to select stair rail bottom detail. And that's the view that's going to be referenced. And I'm going to place the callout outline by picking the 2 locations indicated. So I'm down here and I'm picking, it looks like, well, I could count the balusters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, looks like maybe 6. Okay, so we're going to go from here and then down and over, and we're going to pick those points. Alright, and then again, if you don't like to see this box around the view, this is just the crop region so that you can turn this off. Remember down here it's hide crop region. So let's go ahead and do that just for practice. We're going to zoom in on the callout bubble, and we're going to notice that it's blank, right? It's blank. But it does have this word similar after it. We're going to talk about that in a minute. So we're going to zoom out. We're going to go over to our project browser, and we're going to scroll down. And we're going to activate the stair section sheet. So look under sheets, we have to find stair section, double click. Here's our sheet. We're going to activate this by double clicking on it. Oh, actually, sorry, I guess we wanted, we want to drag and drop the stair section from the browser now onto the sheet. So that's the stair section. So click on this. Don't double click. Just click and then drag, and then you can drop it right onto the sheet. Okay, good. So now we have that on our sheet. And actually, I'm surprised that the crop region is showing up because we just turned it off. So I'm going to activate the view. Oh, well, I guess it isn't. We're going to deactivate. It's fine. Oh, it's because I was hovering over it. Oh boy. Okay. Anyway, next step is to activate the stair detail sheet. So we're going to double click on stair details, and we want to drag and drop the drafting view that we created, this stair rail bottom detail, onto the sheet. So we're going to click and drag it. Remember, don't double click because that opens the drawing, or place it on the sheet. Now we're going to activate the stairs section view under sections. We're going to zoom in on the callout bubble and notice that now it says that this callout, which we referenced back to the stair rail bottom detail, it now says that it's referencing it to sheet A7, drawing number 1. So if we go to sheet A7, this is drawing number 1. That's where that reference is coming from. We're going to activate the stair section view again, so we're on it right now, and we're going to select the callout handle. In the type selector, we want to select edit type. So here, let's click. We just want to click on this, right? So it's a callout. I want to say edit type. All right, so this is where we're talking about that word similar that was on there, or sim. We want to delete the word sim in the reference label. So what that means is that there's that detail is similar to another detail on a stair. So like the stairs have similar details, but we want to get rid of that for this one. So we're going to delete that and hit apply, and we're going to say OK. And now notice that, well, it should be gone. Let's take a look at it again. Well, we're almost there. We're going to activate the stair rail bottom detail right here. And in the properties pane, we want to take a look at the reference sheet that is listed under identity data. So reference sheet that's listed under identity data would be stair details. And none of this can be edited because it's all controlled by that callout view that we placed. Okay, so that was that. Right now you know how to place a callout, import a CAD drawing, explode the CAD drawing. And remember, this is just two-dimensional lines, so this isn't a 3D object like most of our other drawings. We're just bringing something in from AutoCAD. If you want, you can try the extra challenge. Let me see if that's required here before I say if you want. All right, so 7-1. I don't tell you to complete the extra challenge, so if you'd like to, you can give that a shot. And that's just a little bit of basics on using those tools. And we're going to dive more in depth on those in a little bit.